Welcome to the Milk and Cookies podcast. This is the super amazing podcast that has absolutely everything to do with American football and nothing to do with Milk and Cookies. My name is Alex. I am joined today with Anthony and Leon. Today we are going over our final divisional series, the AFC East, in my biased opinion, the best division in the entire NFL, for obvious reasons, of course. Just in case you don't know what the AFC East is, it's the Bills, the Dolphins, the Patriots, and the Jets. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Anthony, you are the only person. What?
You want to talk about the Patriots, right?
Well, I can talk about the Patriots for hours, but I'd say let's give the outsider and the AFC East the Bills. So tell me what you know about the Bills.
Me?
Yes.
All right. The Buffalo Bills, a very interesting team, I would want to say, because you got Josh Allen, you have great receivers too. You have a good running back system. You have a great offense, and their defense is right there. They're a team that almost made it to the Super Bowl last year, but you lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. And me personally, I think the Bills are going to be a contender this year. I think they're going to have a good season. They've shown that for a very long time, and I think the Bills are going to have a good season. They got great players.
Okay. Leon, anything to add to that?
Yeah, the Bills, their offense is stacked. Their defense got better. The Bills are another, probably AFC Championship run team.
Yeah, I mean, the Bills have kind of molded themselves into this AFC juggernaut of a team, kind of competing with Kansas City for AFC stardom as the number one best team. I think that they are still going to continue that reign for as long as possible. They have Josh Allen under center, as their quarterback. Their offensive line is decent. Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley. The entire defense is even better with Trey White, Matt Milano, that line with Ed Oliver. The Bills are good, and the Bills are here to stay for as long as possible, unless Josh Allen goes down with a leg injury or anything else.
Then you got Trubisky.
Exactly, and then you got Moneymaker Trubisky as the backup. That's going to shine. And he'll deliver the undefeated season. But
and they have Jake Fromm.
Yeah, that guy, the Georgia kid. Let's go into the best team in the NFL. Leon, would you like to just kind of give us a little hint of the Dolphins?
Oh, yeah, the Dolphins. Best team in the NFL, as you know, me and Alex, diehards.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking pretty good, man. Starting from the defense, we're loaded everywhere we go. Safeties are stacked. Still got the same safeties row. We added a rookie from Oregon, Holland. Then we got Justin Coleman at corner. McCourty coming in at nickel also. Cornerback, man, we got the best corners in the game. So linebacker core, nice. Defensive lineman, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Offense, nice. The firepower is going on, and it's going down. It's going to be hard to beat the Dolphins.
It's the team to go 9-8 and not the playoffs.
What's that, Anthony? You're mumbling. You want to say that a little louder?
Just the team to go 9-8 and not make the playoffs.
All right. Well, let's hear it. Let's hear your reasoning why.
Okay, it's Tua's second year in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all in with Tua, but typically Alabama quarterbacks just don't take it in the NFL or don't make it, in my personal opinion. Like, I still think Tua's a great quarterback, but I don't see him. Something about him. I don't know if. I just don't see him making it as a quarterback. And then y'all got your good receivers, but it's a tough division that y'all are in. And your schedule this year is hard, so it's going to be interesting.
Actually, our schedule is ranked 28th in strength of schedule, so we have the 5th easiest season. And the Bucs have the easiest season, just so you know.
Bucs are running it back. That's all I'm going to say.
I have no comment for that.
Best team in the NFL.
But I'd say the Dolphins are looking even better. Honestly, this is probably the best team the Dolphins have been able to produce in the 2000s at all. And ever since the Marino days, the Dolphins haven't been able to figure out any piece of the offense, so they haven't really been able to kind of combine everything. But now, wide receiver core looks fantastic. The defense looks probably the best it's ever looked. Leon, you said it best. The line is stacked. The linebackers are stacked. Arguably one of the best cornerback duos in the entire league with shutdown, lockdown Byron Jones and interception king Xavier Howard. The safeties are young, but they're also hungry. Depth is perfectly fine. And you know what, Anthony? You're correct. As a Dolphins fan, as much as I want to succeed more than anything else, I remember draft night of 2020. I was hooting and hollering and screaming when they drafted him. I bought the jersey. I got everything. I want him to succeed, but you're right. There are concerns for him, especially
Injuries.
injuries, but there have been reports that his hip is feeling significantly better and other things. So I think the Dolphins could make the playoffs this year. I'm confident in that. I think we're more than capable. Give me double-digit wins, making the playoffs. None of that little 10-6 missing the playoffs crap like last year. I say more than 10
Sir,
wins.
yes, sir.
I say more than 10 wins. I say we're going to make the playoffs. I'll say this. We're not going to win the division. I'll say that now. We're not making the division, but we'll give it a run for its money. Aside from the Dolphins, I could talk about that for hours. We'll go into a team that kind of can be volatile, especially with now the New England Patriots. Anybody want to take that one, or
What
want me
an
to run with that?
interesting team.
Yeah, I mean,
They're
you
very
have arguably one of the best head coaches to ever coach in Bill Belichick. I know you can argue the whole Tom Brady system quarterback thing. I get it. I'm just saying, but he made every splash he could in free agency with Hunter Henry, Jonnu Smith, electrified that offense. Well, maybe not wide receiver wise. They kind of, have Nelson Aguilar as their wide receiver number one. I think tight ends is fine. The line is perfectly fine. Defense is good as a whole. Their offense scares me. But
What offense isn't anything?
that's what I mean. The offense scares me not in a position that it scares me as like, oh, these guys are going to do something. It scares me in the way as like the defense is perfectly fine.
They don't have anything.
Exactly. They're starting
They
quarterback
don't have
right
a
now.
quarterback.
Exactly.
They don't have a quarterback.
It's a clock management offense like last year. They're always in the game. They just need that one play.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a lot of their games. They just run the clock, man, and put you in a bad spot. That's why they beat a good team. They beat the Chargers 38-0 just off just.
Yeah, they killed the Chargers that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Patriots defense I think is good, and I think that's what's going to hold the team together. But that offense, there's no definitive wide receiver number one. Their wide receiver number one is Nelson Aguilar, and their second is Jacoby Myers, who I'd say is pretty good for a UDFA out of last year.
Maybe Bourne now. They paid him a lot, but I don't know.
That's right. Bourne's there too. Tight end I think is fine. They're going to run a 2 tight end attack, similar to what I think Miami might run. With Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry, I think they'd be stupid to not run a 2 tight end attack. Running back, dude, that running back, it's like a carousel every single time. Who's the running back now? Is it still Sony Michel, or is they finally get somebody else? It's still Michel?
Michel, and let me see. They got James White still.
So I don't understand how.
And Damian Harris from Alabama still.
That's right. Quarterback Cam Newton, Mac Jones is their 1 and 2 right now. Cam Newton, I hate to say it, he's washed.
He is.
He's very much washed, and I think Mac Jones could
Dressed
elevate.
like a female.
I think Mac Jones. He has an interesting fashion choice. I'll say that.
Yes.
It's very, very unique. Now I think Mac Jones, if allowed to start early, I think Mac Jones could give the team something to run for. I just don't think Cam Newton is capable anymore. I mean, Cam Newton is what Lamar wants to play. Let me rephrase that.
Mac Jones is going to start by week 4.
I'd say middle. I'd say around whenever their bye week is. If not, give me like week 9 or something, or whenever Cam just starts, running the ball more than he starts throwing.
I agree.
Yeah. So, final team of the AFC East, the New York Jets. Anthony?
Football Jets.
The what?
They have Zach Wilson. The kid is over the top, happy to be here. You got Robert Saleh as your head coach. New head coaching system. You got great receivers. You have Corey Davis that they just signed in free agency. they have some weapons on their team. Their offensive line with Mekhi Becton, that man is a monster. I think they go 500 this year, but it's still going to be a learning year for them.
You think they go 500?
I think so.
Not the Jets.
Not the Jets, dude. I think the Jets are still destroyed.
3 to
I
4
mean, if anybody's ever watched any of the draft series, you know my take on Zach Wilson. I really don't think he's that special. I think he fits the Jets scheme, and that scheme is called terrible. Um, I don't know, man. The Jets, to me, the Jets is similar to right now what the Houston's are. It's where their careers go to die. It's the same thing with Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell signed a huge contract to the Jets to do what? Get cut after 2 years or something?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Exactly. I mean, what else is there even really to talk about the Jets? I mean, they've given more to Zach Wilson than they've ever given to Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold played there for going on. He played there 3 full seasons and got less help than what the Jets have given Zach Wilson, and he hasn't even started a single game yet.
I
Jets.
think he just went there for contract purposes because when you look at the team, I don't see any their top running back is Tevin Coleman, who's a backup in San Francisco. Or
Yeah.
who's injury prone from Notre Dame. Their top receivers, Corey Davis, and he just signed because of the money. I mean, he should have stayed in Tennessee if he asked me.
I remember Robbie Anderson got out there as fast as possible. Same thing with Darnold. Darnold got traded. Everybody's leaving. They still have Marcus May on the defense. They still have Quentin Williams. They have some pieces that are better than others. I think their cornerback team on their defense, I think, is one of the best.
Yeah,
that they have.
Now, when the Bucks play the Jets this year, it's going to be a murder show, basically.
Of course, it's going to be a murder show. Are you kidding? Look at what the Jets have compared to the Bucks. Look what the Jets have compared to any other team in the NFL.
They have Houston beating the Jets this year.
I don't agree with that. I think that's being mean to even the Jets, and that's saying something if I have to say that. I think the Jets they'll be good soon. I just don't think it's this year. Zach Wilson is a young, rookie, inexperienced quarterback that's played, one full season at BYU?
Yeah.
If anything, yeah, exactly. The offensive line, the only major piece on that offensive line is Mekhi Becton, who is a fantastic left tackle, might I say. No definitive running back, no definitive tight end. You got Corey Davis and who else at wide receiver? I'm sorry, Jets fans. It's just compared to the big three of the AFC East, I just don't see you guys making any kind of major run.
Yeah, Jets, you guys are poop.
I mean, worst case, they'll probably get a couple games like they did last year against the Rams and the Browns, but I don't really have them doing all that much better compared to last year. So, with that being said, it's time for records. Leon, give me your records.
All right, I'm starting from the bottom to the top. All right, so with the first, I got the Jets going 3-14.
Okay.
And then the next team is the Patriots. I got them winning 6 games in 11.
Okay.
And then I got the Dolphins coming off in second with 11-6. Those are the toss-ups. And then I got the Bills going 13-4.
All right. Anthony?
I'll do the same thing, start from bottom to top. This is gonna be interesting. I got the Patriots winning 5 games and 12 losses. I have the Jets coming in third place at 6-11. Then I have the Dolphins at 10-7, and then I have the Bills at 12-4, 12-5.
Okay. All right. Not bad, if I might say. Those are pretty good records. I wasn't expecting the Patriots to be in last place. When was the last time the Patriots were 4th in the AFC, if that ever happened?
Man, it's been a while.
I don't remember the last time the Patriots the Patriots dipping down to the 3rd in AFC East, and that's probably the first time that's happened in 20 plus years.
Yeah.
So I've never even heard of them going 4th in the division. But anyway, mine, finish it up, bottoms up. Jets finishing 3-14. The Patriots finishing 8-9. I have the Dolphins going. Ready? Remember, I am biased after all. Just remember that. Just kind of keep that in your head. I got the Dolphins going 12-5. I'm fully convinced that this offense is here to stay. Speed kills. That's all I got to say. Speed kills. But I have the Bills going 13-4. I have no doubt in my mind that the Bills are going to win the division. I think that they're going to win the division, and I have them making a deep playoff run. Playoff implications: the Bills will be third in the AFC, beating Indianapolis in the first round, Tennessee in the second round, but losing to Kansas City in the AFC Championship game, similar to last year. And the Dolphins will finish fifth, first in the wild card. I have them beating the Steelers in Pittsburgh, but eventually losing to Kansas City in the second round. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, leave a like, leave a comment. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you didn't like. Who's
your
right and
favorite
who's
team.
wrong? Am I being biased? Most likely. Is
Or is
Anthony
Alex
being a
just
little
being
aggressive,
wrong?
saying that the Patriots are going to finish fourth? Most likely. But hey, as always, let us know in the comments. We will be rolling out a new series very, very soon. And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys real soon.